Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 8:32 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum country $3,247, down about 0.37% so far. With respect to over crypto market, we are relatively flat. Beside the doggy coins, with respect to Dogecoin currently up about close to 4% so far, Shiba Inu is getting dragged up as well, up just approximately 0.16%, but it's in the green territory. Stem from the Elon Musk post suggesting that people should subscribe to Twitter Blue, and with respect to the subscription, should be able to use Dogecoin as a form of payment. Obviously, Elon Musk has joined the board of Twitter recently with his relatively large acquisition, on incurring 9% stake into Twitter, which subsequently he has the board influence to do things that he would like to pursue on Twitter platform. And obviously with Dogecoin being in that equation, driving buying pressure across the spectrum. And with respect to Ethereum right now, we are still kind of levitating on a sideways fashion, not really doing much, just trading on a sideways fashion, lingering, consolidating above the 3158. And if you look at the historicals, right, let's look at how comparable is it in terms of pattern. I'll say we look very similar to the pattern that we have had back in, if you look at on my screen, August 2021, when we were consolidating, and you could see that we were trying to form some sort of a cup and handle, in which we did. You could see that we scooped up, right, and then you kind of levitated, and then you pump up, meet the 3358, and then as you meet that level, you have that handle and you pump up from there, right? So I think something similar will be happening for Ethereum momentarily, and I think the momentum on the RSI and the tech and the MACD front both check out, right? However, if we have negative pressure, let's just say that next week the CPI report comes out, won't be positive, and they drive more negative pressure, we could technically levitate up to the 3400 and then kind of levitate on a sideways fashion and then leap back down and then sell off from there, right? And that will technically translate into breaking through 3158 all the way to 2853, which is very logical from here. So definitely be cautious. Bitcoin is more bearish. You could see that overall trend is bearish. The MACD has not found a way to recuperate. At the same time, RSI has formed a negative shape downwards as well, with the 45 out of 70. So do we see a major sell-off? No. I think 40,000 to anywhere around like 39,000 would be very logical, just based on the frames of how much of a leap down we could get to. But I think buying anywhere from like the current level all the way to 40 is fairly is a fair level in valuation. Ethereum Classic, you could see that we are trying to linger on. It seems like this is like an upward wedge that we're trying to form at the moment, right? And an upward wedge translates into negative pressure, right? So, but a good thing is that we are on the opposite side of the trend on MACD. Excuse me. At the same time, with respect to RSI, is already relatively depleted on a neutral level, the 51, right? However, we know we do have large separations low, from 33.99 all the way to 27. So be careful about this because of large separations leap down, and the trend is not the most ideal in terms of risk versus reward ratio right at the moment right now. So be careful. Dogecoin is surging because of the Elon Musk news on Twitter Blue adoptions on Dogecoin payment, and that's why we're dragging up. But I would say this is not the most long lasting one because of the death cross we're about to cross. We've been trying to cross. At the same time, we're relatively overbought at this 56, not like crazy overbought, but like on the upper echelon of the neutral. So be careful about this one. Beside obviously how you could see how funky this looks, right? This looks like a big pump, big dump. Probably someone knows something about Dogecoin before the news broke out around the Twitter Blue. So this seems like it's already been baked in. This is just mostly retail. This is mainly driven by whales. So be careful about this one. Cardano's about to break 102, which is the next level, right? At the moment right now, the momentum is still bearish, so I wouldn't really touch this until 85 to 75 from here. Solana is flat as well, and right now we're contemplating, do we go down further? And let's look at this on the daily again. So I wouldn't personally touch this around 85 to 75 from here. Right now it's obviously breaking the 112. We broke it already, so we will ideally go down to 103, 101, 92. These are more consolidated levels, so which gives me more comfortability in terms of incurring risk. We've crossed down recently, so it's not the best in terms of buying at the moment because the trend is bearish. And with respect to XRP, we broke through 78, so I like personally 69 to below, right? 69 to 57 below. With respect to polkadot, down about 1.37%. I like anywhere from 16 all the way to 14 from here. Algorand down about 0.53%. 73 all the way to 67. This is bearish still based on the trends. Shiba Inu, it's let's see Shiba Inu, what's going on. Shiba Inu is as well, it's still bearish. Not the most ideal in terms of incurring the setup right now. This looks like a kind of a pseudo head and shoulder pattern. In a way, we form a downward wedge, but it pumped up just slightly, not enough because it's not like very driven by Shiba Inu anymore. It's mainly driven by Dogecoin. So I would not really touch this until 2100, 1400, 1900 in terms of the risk versus reward ratio. Polygon down, just flat. I like anywhere from 142 to 120 again. AVAX, 59 to 50 based on the current setup. This looks like we are about to form, this is a shoulder, this is the head. We might form another shoulder somewhere around 92 and then pump down again, right? And Terra, this seems like, yeah, it's going to be in for more sell-off. With 93 right now, we at the 45 out of 70. It's bearish across the spectrum. We might break below the 90, which is a monumental level. If we break 90, we will be heading to somewhere around 70. But I personally would be very cautious about this one because I've pumped up so long, so fast already. So again, the levels would be 62, 52 to 45 from here. Alright, so that's it for this morning on this Sunday. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend so far, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.